Here I am in the dairy, which is going to be the wood workshop, and we are about to start taking out these old beams so that we can break up the floor on each side. These bits and this bit. We've propped up the whole ceiling because we've got a snooker table above here and a concrete ceiling, pretty heavy. So we've propped it up throughout with acro props, and hopefully it's not going to fall on us, but I think it'll be all right. So that's what we're going to do. It's a little bit scary. Taking these two out. Well, we've cut through those two over there, this one and this one, so that is half of the room free. But we kind of have to wait now for our man with the big saw to come and start sawing up the floor here, so we can free those, the ones that are embedded into the concrete there, so we can try and reuse them. Anyway, I just thought I'd do a little bit of preliminary investigation, and it looks like good news because it seems like none of this is reinforced. It crumbles fairly easily, and it looks like it's basically only that deep. So what is that, 20 centimeters deep, and it's just sitting on soil. So hopefully he can come and just saw all of these slabs, saw them up into chunks, and we might even just be able to lift them out of here, which would be pretty neat. So yeah, fingers crossed that works out. Elsa's wall is really nearly there. She is really so good at this now. Here she comes. Looking so good. All right, we've got this lift thing, which we are going to lower down this beam with very carefully and slowly. Yeah, now it's coming. All right? Yeah. Slowly then.
Yeah, a little experiment. Robbie,
What?
can you lift it right up? Yeah, that means it holds, that one. So do we need these? Yeah.
Yeah, just in case, let's just go bit by bit.
Okay.
I know it's really good.
Okay.
Hoover off the top of the beam. Like that, and then we can... Okay, we didn't film that exact thing because it needed all of us, including camera woman. Yeah, it wasn't so bad. Piece of cake. We have another skip, and so today we are gonna take all this concrete out and see what's underneath. There's the water tank. We buried it. We're burying the stone. Bloody hell. Sorry, we didn't film us moving it in. Nearly killed us.
I filmed a bit.
I also filmed a bit. Alright. We're burying it. Okay, I'll get in here with the digger. Okay, well, sorry we keep jumping around between different little weird adventures, but we're about 2/3 of the way through, well, maybe halfway through, just over halfway through digging out the dairy, which is going to be the workshops, like wood workshop and messy, noisy stuff. It's going okay. It's been a bit of a challenge, but one thing is we had the water filters temporarily put here when we were digging out this room, which is now full of plumbing and everything, which we're laying because we dug this room out, and we're going to insulate this floor and everything. So we need to move these water filters, and we figured we're actually going to wall mount them here on a pallet hanging from chains from the wall, which is hopefully going to be strong enough, because otherwise that's going to make a hell of a mess with all this stuff falling down. Yeah, anyway, that's what we're doing. So we've just screwed on a nice chunky batten onto the wall, and now we're going to fix this pallet with some chains. That is up temporarily. Ferdy is screwing up the old cow chain. All right, there you go. That looks pretty weird. Yeah, nearly there. Just this last little chunk. It's not a little chunk, it's a big chunk. But I think we can just break on through. Yeah, the water filter. Oops, the water filter is now. Well, we put these little legs in just to kind of make it extra safe, but I think it's pretty fine. Wall-mounted water filter, temporarily. So there you go. Getting there with this. Okay, that is phase one of this room dug out. So both sides are done. So now we've actually decided we're gonna, I think, leave these, these two and the matching two on the other side, which you can't really see through the forest of crows. Here, these two, and these two. We're going to leave them where they are. We were going to move them in a bit because upstairs it's a little tiny bit bouncy, but there's a snooker table there, and there won't be a snooker table there in the end. So I think it's fine. There's not really going to be too much like heavy stuff going on up there, and I don't know. It's such a pain in the arse moving this stuff. We've already taken this one down. So anyway, next plan in here is to build some concrete plinths on both sides, over there and over here, and then put in the pillars. So we're moving this beam across, mirroring that one that's already in. So this, at least, more than half of this room will be a lot more stiff than upstairs. So yeah, build a concrete plinth underneath where each post is going to go. Let that harden for a week so that it's strong, and then put back in the metal posts and the beam, and then we can take out all this middle stuff and dig out all the concrete in the middle, and then this room will be ready to insulate and do the heating pipes and electricity and everything. But simultaneously to doing all of that, well, during the week that we have to wait for the concrete to harden here, we will start digging out in here, which hopefully won't be so bad because there's nothing in the way. I mean, we've got to move all this stuff out of here, but there's no posts or anything, and the concrete slab is pretty thin. So yeah, we're going to do half. We're going to do up to this beam across here, this bit, which is all the bit that will have a heated floor in it. We're going to dig that out, and then we can do the whole heated floor system in all three barns in one go. Put all the slabs down, and then the second half of this barn, which is going to be the recording studio, that's actually going to have air-to-air heating, so that we can cool it in the summer as well. So there you go. Thanks very much for watching, and yeah, we are getting there with this place. If you want to come and give us a hand, then let me know. We're going to have more bedrooms available soon. Anyway, please subscribe if you haven't already, and I'll see you next time. Goodbye.